What's up? We're back, and tonight we're going to be making tuna noodle casserole. This is what we're working with here. We're going to boil up these noodles right here, the elbow macaroni, in a little bit. Water's almost done. We're going to be using these spices, and we're going to be using a can and a half of albacore tuna. We're going to be using 1 can of green giant sweet peas, and 10 3/4 of an ounce of cream of mushroom. And the cheese I'll show you later. But these are all the ingredients, and we're going to be using a ½ cup of milk. But at the end, we're going to mix up a little bit of butter, melted, and the Cheez-Its. We're going to crumble these up real nice, and we're going to layer on top, so you know it's going to be really good. So we're going to find out what it's like. Everybody likes their tuna noodle casserole a certain way. Me, I like mine another way, because I like to think outside the box. So we'll be back in a little bit to show you how to do everything. This is just the intro, so we'll be back in a little bit. Okay, we're opening everything up now. What you want to do with all these is you want to drain them. Look at that. Well, that's tuna. In a can. Anyway. Okay, that's not much tuna at all. So we're going to use the whole 2 cans. We're going to use 2 cans. Not just 1 and a half, but 2 cans. Because it's going to be good. Promise you it's going to be good. Get that much milk right there. Check. It's going good. Got the tuna in the bowl, in the mixing bowl. So I'm actually going all out on this time. I'm going to hand mix it myself. This is going to be a little thick too, so it's going to suck even more. I'm probably going to take from it. Get it all out. So I'm just going to use a spoon to get off all the rest. I would use a spoon too to get everything out and stuff like that. Yeah, the cats, they love tuna. I'm telling you. He's digging on that. When you put that thing outside, I guarantee you're going to be like at least 2 or 3 cats hanging around every night. Like, oh yeah. See, she's like, oh, what's that? Alright, so here we go. We're going to start mixing it all up. It's going to feel real weird, but freak. Oh, shit. Still kind of hot. I got to break up the pieces of tuna real finely. This is my first time making this, and I'm just trying to reassure you that it is going to turn out pretty good. Alright, you're going to want to put about this much cheese in it just to mix it up. That way it's cheesy with every bite. You know, you want to make sure that it's all good. Alright, now what we're going to do is we're going to pour this guy into the bowl. Or the Tupperware. Alright, so we're going to season this guy up before we put him in. We're going to mix him around a little bit more. Seasoned salt, like I said. Some garlic powder, like that. And then we're going to put in some black pepper for a little bit of spiciness. Just go along it, you know. Fortunately, seasoned salt tends to jam up at the... Just a little bit of that. But the big part for the pepper, just sprinkle it on there. I like a lot of pepper. And then finally, just go around with the garlic powder. That's it. Here we go. Just mix it all up again. This is like a circular kind of thing, I don't know. Alright, we came around again with the seasoning. Just a little bit. Now we're about to melt the butter, mix the Cheez-Its in, and sprinkle them on top, along with some cheese. Well, actually, before those go on, the cheese is going to go on, so we'll be back in a little bit. You're gonna get about that much butter, you know, just to drizzle over the top and stuff like that. So we'll be back with the crackers in a second. Okay, now we're gonna do this. Think of it as like a little bag for half of this thing. Sprinkle it on. And we also have the butter right here. The melted butter in the cup. It's good. It's good to go. But before all that, sprinkle a little bit more cheese right on top of it. Nice and cheesy. Cheesy tuna noodle casserole. That's what I like about this. Don't worry, every time I touch something, I wash my hands. I don't mess around like that. Alright. Now we're going to put it in the oven and wait 20 minutes after we put the butter on. Just like drizzle it on. Yeah, just drizzle it real fine on there. Distribute it equally as you can. So now it's going in the oven. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, that's right. Here we go. Back in 20 minutes. It's been 20 minutes.
I think it's a red flag. These old posters are worth money. I just don't know the whole deal. This poster right here. Every place that had a poster or TV had these posters.
Still sizzling.
I don't know. Let me call them.
Alright, now we're going to get a little bit in the corner.
Not only was it a record $10 million purse, but it was actually held in Zaire and broadcast via closed-circuit television all over the world. By the time this fight would be done, it would be known as one of the greatest sports events.
And that's the end result. Definitely super duper dank. Doesn't it look good? You gotta try it to believe it. Alright, the finishing results were so amazing. They tasted so good. The spices just blended in with each other so well. So it's definitely worthwhile. I know it was a little messy, but you know, that's to be expected with something that's as amazing as this. Tuna Noodle Casserole, you know, it's just, you can't get any better than that. So, I'll be back later with more recipes and more things for you to cook and impress your friends with. So,
you better listen. The PPP train riding on a rhythm. We know they're hungry, so we better feed them. Skip the bullshit and give me some.